Imagine standing in the midst of a bustling city, honking cars, conversations, and constant movement surrounding you. Now, imagine that in the center of all this chaos, you find a quiet space, a place where the noise fades away, and you're left alone with your thoughts. That silence might seem elusive, but it is also one of the most powerful tools available to us. In today's fast-paced world, mastering the art of silence is not just beneficial, it's essential. Stoics understood this centuries ago, recognizing that silence is the key to self-awareness, resilience, and inner peace. So, how can we too harness this timeless wisdom to find tranquility amidst life's storms? If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the constant noise of modern life, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into how Stoic silence can help you regain control, find clarity, and strengthen your emotional resilience. Before we get started, take a moment to hit that subscribe button if you want more insights into Stoicism and self-mastery. This could be the first step toward a quieter, more peaceful mind. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have practical Stoic tools to help you incorporate silence into your daily life, allowing you to thrive in even the noisiest of environments. But first, let's explore why silence is so crucial for achieving the inner peace we all seek. 1. Silence as a path to self-awareness. Let's take a journey back in time to ancient Rome. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, seated in his chamber at night, writing down his reflections in silence. Amidst the responsibilities of being an emperor, Marcus found solace and wisdom in these moments of quiet reflection. Through silence, he wasn't just ruling an empire, he was mastering himself. For Marcus, these silent periods were essential to cultivating self-awareness, an idea that remains as relevant today as it was centuries ago. Silence gives us the space to listen to our inner thoughts and emotions, something we often neglect in the chaos of modern life. When was the last time you sat in complete silence, with no distractions, and simply listened to your own thoughts? We live in a world full of noise, and many of us have become uncomfortable with the idea of sitting alone with our minds. But it is in those quiet moments where self-discovery begins. Stoic philosophy teaches us that through silence, we gain clarity about who we are, what we value, and how we can live in alignment with those values. Marcus Aurelius wasn't the only Stoic who understood this. Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, taught that true freedom comes from understanding and mastering our inner world. And how do we do that? By listening to ourselves. Silence allows us to reflect, analyze, and ultimately understand our own motivations, weaknesses, and strengths. This practice, often referred to as journaling or self-reflection, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It gives us the clarity to recognize patterns in our behavior and emotions, helping us align our actions with our values. Now, think about this. How often do we react to situations without truly understanding why? Maybe you snap at someone or feel stressed without a clear reason. Silence gives you the opportunity to dig deep, to ask yourself, why did I feel that way? What triggered my reaction? When you give yourself the gift of silence, you allow for personal insight that can transform how you navigate the world. But don't just take the Stoics' word for it. Modern psychology backs this up. Studies show that periods of silence can improve our mental clarity and emotional intelligence. In those quiet moments, we can become more in tune with our thoughts and emotions, making us better equipped to handle life's challenges. By developing this self-awareness, we build a solid foundation for inner peace and emotional resilience. As we explore further, you'll see how this silence not only helps you understand yourself, but also fortifies your emotional strength in the face of adversity. So, stay with me, because next we'll dive into how embracing silence can transform you into a person of unshakable resilience, no matter what life throws at you. 2. Silence and emotional resilience. Picture yourself in the middle of an argument. Tensions are high, emotions are running wild, and words are flying faster than you can process. What if, instead of reacting immediately, you paused and allowed a moment of silence to settle the chaos? This simple act of holding back, of not reacting in the heat of the moment, can make all the difference. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in the ability to remain calm, no matter the storm swirling around you. This emotional resilience, built in silence, is what separates those who survive life's challenges from those who thrive despite them. When we think of resilience, we often imagine someone who can withstand a storm without being broken. But what we forget is that resilience isn't just about weathering the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Silence, according to Stoic philosophy, is the key to finding that rhythm. By embracing moments of quiet, we can step back from emotionally charged situations, giving ourselves the space to think clearly and act intentionally. This practice prevents us from making impulsive decisions we might later regret. Let's take a cue from Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher who was born into slavery and rose to become a great teacher. Epictetus taught that while we may not control what happens to us, we always control how we respond. Silence, in this case, is our most powerful response. By pausing before we speak or act, we gain the opportunity to reflect, gather our thoughts, and choose the most rational course of action. In fact, silence allows us to reclaim our power, no longer held hostage by knee-jerk reactions to stress or anger. Now, imagine how different your own life could be if you practiced this type of silence during challenging moments. Think back to a time when you reacted emotionally to a situation. What if you had taken a moment of silence instead? How might the outcome have changed? As you begin to incorporate silence into your daily life, you'll find that not only are you more resilient, but you also experience less stress and fewer regrets. And here's something fascinating. Modern neuroscience supports this Stoic wisdom. Studies have shown that moments of silence can actually help calm the brain's emotional centers, allowing for more thoughtful, logical decision-making. In other words, science agrees. Silence truly is golden, especially when it comes to managing our emotions. But emotional resilience is just one piece of the puzzle. In the next section, we'll explore how silence can help you focus your mind and sharpen your clarity, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with precision and grace. Stay with me. What comes next will show you how silence can unlock your greatest potential. 3. The focus and clarity found in silence. Let's begin with an intriguing question. How often do we confuse being busy with being productive? In a world overflowing with notifications, social media, and endless demands for our attention, finding focus has become more challenging than ever. Now imagine the great Stoic philosophers living in bustling ancient cities, still managing to carve out moments of silence to focus on their most important task, understanding and controlling their own minds. How did they do it? The answer lies in the power of silence. Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the presence of focus. When you sit in silence, your brain is given a rare chance to organize thoughts, sift through information, and gain clarity on complex issues. The Stoics knew that by quieting the external noise, they could better hear their inner voice, allowing them to make wise, deliberate decisions. Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Silence helps us realize just how much we have yet to learn, and it opens the door for deeper understanding. Think about the last time you were working on something important but got distracted by a phone notification or a passing conversation. In the blink of an eye, your focus was shattered. That's why silence is more than a luxury, it's a necessity. By eliminating distractions, we create the mental space needed to concentrate on what truly matters. Silence allows us to focus our attention on the things within our control, our thoughts, actions, and decisions, and let go of the chaos happening around us. But it's not just ancient philosophy that highlights the importance of silence. Today, neuroscience shows that periods of silence are essential for brain health. Studies suggest that silence improves memory, enhances creativity, and even helps regenerate brain cells. In fact, moments of silence during the day can be more restorative than constant stimulation. When we allow our minds to rest, we become sharper, more innovative, and more capable of solving the challenges we face. Now, here's where it gets exciting. What if you started incorporating small moments of silence into your daily routine? How might that change your ability to focus on long-term goals or navigate life's complexities with more clarity? This is your opportunity to take a step back, reflect, and use the power of silence to sharpen your focus. Next, we're going to see how silence isn't just a tool for focus, but a pathway to letting go of the things that stress us out. We'll explore the Stoic concept of control and how silence plays a pivotal role in helping us embrace what we can change and release what we cannot. Stay tuned, because this is where true inner peace begins. 4. Acceptance and letting go through silence. Imagine standing at the shore, watching the tide roll in and out. No matter how hard you try, you cannot control the waves. They come and go on their own accord. This is the Stoic view of life. There are forces beyond our control, and the sooner we accept that, the more peace we will find. Silence plays a crucial role in helping us recognize and embrace this truth. It gives us the mental space to distinguish between what we can change and what we cannot. A core principle of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics had a name for this concept: the dichotomy of control. Epictetus taught that there are two things in life: what we control and what we don't. We control our thoughts, actions, and reactions. But we cannot control external events like the weather, other people's opinions, or the outcomes of our efforts. Silence allows us to reflect on these distinctions. In the quiet, we come face to face with reality, helping us let go of the need to control the uncontrollable. Have you ever found yourself stressed about something completely outside of your control? Maybe it's an unexpected change at work, or a difficult person in your life. When we try to change these external factors, we only heighten our anxiety and frustration. The Stoics understood that by accepting what we cannot change, we can release ourselves from this burden. And it's in silence where this process begins. It's in those moments of stillness where we can truly absorb and internalize the lesson. We can't change the tide, but we can adjust our sails. Now, let's apply this to your own life. Think about a situation that's been stressing you out. Is it something within your control, or are you fixating on things you cannot influence? By practicing moments of silence, you can gain the clarity to focus on your actions and let go of everything else. It's liberating to realize that not everything is up to us, and that's okay. But this doesn't mean silence is passive. On the contrary, Stoic silence is about action within the sphere of what we can control. It empowers us to take charge of our own thoughts, decisions, and responses, making us more resilient in the face of life's inevitable challenges. As we've journeyed through this guide on Stoic silence, you've seen how it can help with self-awareness, emotional resilience, and focus. Now, as we conclude, you'll see how all these elements tie together to cultivate a lasting sense of inner peace. Stay with me as we bring it all together in the final section, where we explore how silence can become a daily practice for transforming your life. As we come to the end of this journey through Stoic silence, take a moment to reflect on the power that stillness holds in your life. Throughout history, from the halls of ancient Rome to the chaos of modern life, silence has been a sanctuary for those seeking clarity, focus, and emotional resilience. Think of it as your personal retreat, always available, always ready to center and ground you, no matter how loud the world outside becomes. By now, you've seen how silence can deepen your self-awareness, strengthen your emotional resilience, and sharpen your focus. You've learned to accept what you cannot control and to act with intention on the things that are within your grasp. These are not just philosophical concepts. They are practical tools you can begin using today. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by life's noise, take a step back. Find a moment of silence and let it guide you back to your inner peace. And here's the real takeaway. Silence is not a one-time fix, but a daily practice. Whether it's a few minutes of morning reflection, a quiet pause before responding to a stressful situation, or an evening meditation, these moments of silence will transform how you navigate the world. So, what's stopping you from making silence a part of your routine? Start small and watch the profound impact it can have on your life. If you've found this exploration of Stoic silence valuable, I encourage you to take the next step. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video with someone who could benefit from these insights. Let's continue this journey together, discovering how ancient wisdom can enhance our modern lives. Thank you for being part of this conversation, and until next time, stay strong, stay thoughtful, and above all, stay silent.